What's the scariest space fact/mystery in your opinion? Not scary exactly, more unfortunate, if anything, but we'll probably never be able to properly communicate with alien species. Given the amount of distance between the planets of our solar system, I'd assume the distance to other universes and galaxies is too far to think about right now. If we receive and send a message right now, by the time we hear a reply back, we would probably be a completely different government and societal system. We would just be constantly introducing ourselves. Yeah, they'd really have to do all the legwork on that one. Literally physically get to us for any communication. Here's one closer to home. The Kessler Effect is the theory that a single destructive event in low Earth orbit could create a cascade where satellites break up into tiny fragments, taking out other satellites, breaking up into smaller fragments, and so on, until the Earth is completely surrounded by a massive cloud of tiny flying death shrapnel, which would make leaving this planet almost impossible. If you look up how much space debris there is already up there and how many satellites currently orbit, plus the continued growth of the commercial space industry, I think about it a lot. You should read Sevenavis. It could get worse. Sevenavis takes it to the extreme. Great book. The concept is also explored on a much smaller scale in Peter F. Hamilton's Fallen Dragon. It's not even one of the main points of the story, but basically a planet purposely creates a Sevenavis-like event using an asteroid, meaning that while they can't leave for thousands of years, no one else will be able to get in either. This visual that either shows how slow light speed is or how vast space is, depending on which way you look at it. I've seen videos showing the scale of the universe before, but this one really hit home for some reason. The speed of light, the fastest speed possible, looks painfully slow when you look at it in the context of even a fraction of our solar system. We're stuck here, aren't we? Edit. This genuinely seems to trigger some people, so here's a warning: may cause existential dread. Some stars are even bigger than the distance between Mars and us. Imagine, it takes light some time to travel the object producing it. It's crazy. Deep space stuff always scares me because WTF is going on here? How can something make me so upset I cry when I am just on a rock hurtling through nothingness? Why would I even exist? How can I be munching on hummus at 2:59 surrounded by unimaginable stretches of pure void? And writing about it with a phone? What the fuck? This is how I feel whenever I try to come to terms with being trillions of living things. This shouldn't work, I shouldn't be able to exist, much less be metastable. This universe scares the shit out of me. Stability is a matter of perspective. From a human standpoint, we're fairly stable. We have survived for tens of millennia now, which is very impressive in terms of human lifespan. From a universal standpoint though, ice ages are regular occurrences that can be timed to within a few centuries, asteroids are constantly barraging the Earth and Moon, planet-engulfing volcanic eruptions are commonplace, and the Sun is steadily working towards expansion. All of that is devastating to life and is pretty much guaranteed to happen to us at some point. Human life on Earth is a bit like a house of cards built on top of a running washing machine. It's impressive and unlikely, but before long the spin cycle will start. Voyager 1 will outlive planet Earth. Edit. Wow. Didn't expect this post would generate so much interest. Couple of clarifications. First, I was referring to Voyager 1 not 2, so fixed that. Which is not to say that Voyager 2 won't also outlive planet Earth. Second, my source mentions that it is plausible to imagine that Voyager 1 will outlive our planet given how incomprehensibly vast space really is. You can watch the interesting and rather fun video here https://youtube.b/pmmhfhwflqq. Who knows how long that thing will last? Maybe it'll never be found, and live for eons until its atoms begin to decay. My CMDR in Elite Dangerous is actually going to go check it out. You can actually find it roughly where it would be in the year 3306. Gamma ray bursts. We could be hit by one of these with very little warning, and if it was reasonably close, in universal terms anyway, could wipe us out rapidly or cause a ton of damage. Dark matter/dark energy. The fact that about 95% of the universe is made up of matter we can't see or detect is pretty unsettling to think about. Also, while not a fact per se, I like to think that perhaps the answer to the Fermi paradox is that there are billions of advanced alien life forms out there, but they are physically unable to reach us due to technological limitations. Perhaps interstellar transport is only theoretical, and any aliens capable of reaching us are unable to do so in an acceptable length of time. Proxima Centauri may take 25 years for unmanned spacecraft to reach us going 20% the speed of light, but perhaps it's impossible to transport actual life at these speeds without dying, so advanced civilizations have realized the futility of trying to contact other species and have simply given up. Been searching for a comment saying gamma ray bursts. I remember when I was taught about them I was gonna shit myself, LMAO.